Shalom. I want to start out by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, Call Halal Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Turkey repatriates gold from U.S. in bid to ditch dollar. All right. Ankara has decided to bring back all its gold stored in the U.S. Federal Reserve, according to Turkish media. In recent years, Turkey repatriated 220 tons of gold from abroad, and 28.7 tons was brought back from the U.S. last year. Turkey's gold reserves are estimated at 564 tons and are worth about $20 billion. Turkish newspaper Yeni Şafak reported. This makes Ankara the 11th largest gold holder behind the Netherlands and ahead of India. The reports come at a time when Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has taken a tough stance against the U.S. currency. This week, he criticized dollar loans and said that international loans should be given in gold instead. Why do we make all loans in dollars? Let's use another currency. Okay, it's the collapse of the American dollar. I suggest that the loan should be made based on gold, Erdogan said during a speech at the Global Entrepreneurship Congress in Istanbul on April 16th, according to Hurriyet. With the dollar, the world is always under exchange rate pressure. We should save states and nations from this exchange rate pressure. Gold has never been a tool of oppression throughout history, he added. On April 11th, the Turkish lira hit a record low against the dollar. Turkey is among several countries which have been moving gold from the U.S. The wave began in 2012 when Venezuela announced it was repatriating 160 tons of gold valued at around $9 billion. Germany's Bundesbank then demanded 300 tons be returned, with the Fed saying it would take 7 years to do so. The Netherlands has also repatriated 122.5 tons of gold. The central bank started the repatriation already a few years ago, meaning before we had Brexit, Catalonia, Trump, AfD, or the rising tensions between the Politburo in Brussels and the nations of Eastern Europe, which proves that the American dollar is collapsing, falling under. America's collapsing in on itself. All right. Claudio Gras of Precious Metal Advisory Switzerland told RT, according to him, the world is becoming less centralized. If we follow this trend, it should be obvious that the next step should be an even bigger break up into smaller units than the nation state. With such geopolitical fragmentation comes also the decentralization of power. All right. So I'm going to read Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. I'm going to start in verse 53. Though Babylon should mount up to heaven, and though she should fortify the height of her strength, yet from me shall spoilers come unto her, saith Yahweh. All right, the definition of spoilers, one of the definition is defacing the value of. All right, the American dollar is collapsing and everyone's taking their gold out of the Federal Reserve. All right, they don't want to use the dollar no more. A sound of a cry cometh from Babylon, a great destruction from the land of the Chaldeans, because Yahweh has spoiled Babylon, which is America, and destroyed out of her the great voice. All right, and the United States has no more credibility. All right, nobody's taking them serious at what they say. All right, when her waves do roar like great waters, the noise of their voice is uttered, because the spoiler is come upon her, even upon Babylon, and her mighty men are taken. Every one of their bow is broken, for Yahweh, power of recompenses, shall surely requite. All right, and now ultimately, we're in the midst of World War III. Confrontation, war between the United States of America and Russia is imminent. It's happening now, and of course, the American dollar is collapsing. All right, and there's so much evidence out there concerning that. You know, economics. You know, which I'm not going to touch on. I just wanted to read this article. But again, the American dollar is collapsing. Everyone's taking their gold from the Federal Reserve. They don't want to use the United States dollar no more. And of course, on top of that, we're in the midst of World War III, and war between Russia and America is imminent. So with that, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, double honors, apostle, elders, great millstone. Bless the Akim that are pushing word and true sincerity, and to all you men of great millstone, I say Barakatam, Bahasham Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, Waha, Racha, Kodash, Shalom.